Happy Thanksgiving! So today I'm back with another book tag video, and today I'm going to be doing the Giving Thanks book tag. And since it is Thanksgiving, that's why I wanted to do it. So I will have the link below in the description below, just in case you decide to do it yourself. And also like the names of booktubers I would like to tag, and if you do get a chance, do let them know so that way they can also do the video too. And I will also have the questions and so on, so that way you can also follow along, or you can use that so in case you want to do it yourself. So getting it started on the questions, the first one is name a book that made you thankful you live in your world and not the book's world. A world book that I really enjoyed but I would never want to live in is The Great Library. And if you haven't read it, it's by Rachel Kane, and the first book is Ink and Bone, and takes place in the future, like a dystopian where the library is pretty much they're kind of like the head world type of thing. They're kind of at the same level as the Pope, I guess, and they pretty much are the keepers of the books, and the only people who can actually keep books are scholars and anybody who's part of the academy. And so they also have some people that likes to do is they steal books on the black market and they sell it. And there's also people that like to burn books and so on. And this main character, he enrolls in the academy in order to get secrets about the whole library. So it's kind of really interesting, and it's very fast paced. And the reason why I wouldn't want to live in that world is I'd rather live in a world where books are easily accessible to everyone, and a world, and also if you read the book, it gets very crazy and stuff. And there's even a war going on, and I wouldn't want to live in a world where there's a war going on either. And yeah, so people where you can't buy books, and not to mention where there's also strange, creepy people that like to burn books. I would not want to live in that world. So that's not the kind of world I want to live in. The next question is give thanks to a book that changed your perspective. A book that changed my perspective would be Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I recently read it, and it gave me a whole perspective about what's it like to have a mental illness, and how it affects them, and how it affects their family and friends around them. And I always thought it was a really good book, and I really enjoyed it. And I also did a book review also, in case you want to learn more about the whole book and my whole thoughts, and over here and also below. So in case you want to check that one out. But I really enjoyed it, and it just gave me a whole perspective about it. So yeah, so the next question is, what characters would you be thankful for if they were your significant other? I pretty much would be very thankful if I either got Rysand from A Court of Thorns and Roses series, maybe Jace Wayland from City of Bones, or maybe whatever his name is. Oh yeah, Han Solo. Would love to have Han Solo because I think he's hot, especially when Harrison Ford was in the early days. I thought he was really good looking, and I like Han Solo, so yeah. Let's see, what character would you say, thanks, but no thanks? Well, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I pretty much wouldn't. I love the character himself in the book, but the idea of him and me together, it would not work, is Cass Breaker from Six of Crows. I think he's a smart guy. He's smart. He knows how to take care of himself, and he pretty much is always good at scheming. But at the same time, with his moodiness, and he's just a jerk, okay, most of the time, and that would totally drive me nuts. And yeah, and the way he talks sometimes and all that stuff, and he also lies a lot, so he always has a lot of secrets, and it just wouldn't go well. And I don't know if he even has a sense of humor. So and yeah. Other than that, I would never want to be with Tamlin. So Tamlin from A Court of Thorns and Roses, that's another guy I wouldn't want. I'm thankful not to be around with. So yeah. The next question is, name a book that made you laugh out loud, just like your drunk Uncle Earl at Thanksgiving. Personally, I don't know if I have Uncle Earl. Do I have a drunk uncle? I don't know. But let's see, a book that made me laugh out loud. Let's see, I guess I pretty much was laughing out loud. I actually never have read a book that way. Haven't read that many books that made me laugh out loud, but I read a lot of books that had like some funny characters. Like, for example, in City of Bones, I do think Jace Whalen, and even like, and also the Infernal Devices, Will Horndle. All the Horndles are really funny, and they will say some things that make some snarky comments, and it always like makes me smile. So yeah, let's see. Next book is name a book that made you incredibly angry. Just like your Uncle Earl at Thanksgiving. I don't have Uncle Earl. So, let's see. A book that made me really angry gotta be 50 Shades of Grey. It made me so angry that the characters were annoying me so much. And plus, I also read it like in like a few days, and I read it also during a readathon. So, which I was also angry about my wasted time. So, I even like stopped in the middle of it and then had to continue afterwards. So, it was just pisses me off. So I don't know. The last question is, finally, name one thing you are thankful for about BookTube. I am thankful about BookTube, the fact that it exists. I think for especially like the early ever BookTubers or whoever started the whole thing, I think like thanks to them and thanks to the fact that we got so many awesome BookTubers that inspire us so much today, it's for us to actually get started to it. For the ones that actually do say like, you gotta get started today. That's what I'm actually excited about. So that's what I'm thankful about them. The fact that we do have a BookTube and a community that is very friendly, very heartwarming, and that you feel like you are part of something. And even if you don't know them personally, but the hopes of meeting any of them I think is like, that's what I'm thankful about. So let me know in the comments below what you thought about this BookTube tag, and if you are interested in doing it, let me know in the comments below, and also let me know more about your Thanksgiving plans and what you're thankful about. So, and if you like this video, do click on thumbs up, and if you want to stay tuned for more book tags, and also I have more updates about my NaNoWriMo coming up, so do stay tuned and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the little bell right next to it because that will let you know when I upload a video and you won't miss it. So till next time, keep on reading.